Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into this episode of the Rolling Hot 5. I'm Rachel Schlerb alongside
Dana Davis.
And Brie could not be here today, but that's okay because we have our lovely friend Dana who's really excited to talk about all these different music here in the studio. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Dana, what do we have first?
First of all, we have Col Crit with Art View, and I really like this artist. He has more of like, I don't know, he's really upbeat, but he's not so pop. He's kind of like alternative, but it's like all sorts of different things, but I love it. When it came into the studio and I played it first, I was absolutely in love, and I added him to all my music listening like programs and everything, and I just really like him. He's really upbeat and poppy, and it's like, it's kind of chill, but it's also upbeat, so it's kind of both, I guess.
Something that I really enjoyed about Col Crit is that we recently have been finding a lot of digital downloads that are really good. And I think it's just adding to the list of the trends of music that Brie and I always talk about, how all these trends are coming back, and he's just falling into that category. So I think that's really cool. And then speaking of something really cool, we have brand new music in the studio. This is the last charge of The Light Horse, and I have to say, my favorite thing about this is definitely, I would say, the album art. I always say I'm really big into album art, which I am, and I find that the most interesting out of any artist. And he has some instrumental music and also instrumental with vocals, but he has a really wide variety of just a whole bunch, I don't want to say different genres, because he is a rock genre, but more so of alternative rock, I would say. And it's not just upbeat or just slow. It's a very good in-between mixture, I would say. Do you have anything to add on him?
I just really like the colors on the cover art, and yeah, like he is upbeat, but like kind of chill. And for my morning show that I have with Emily Summers, like we play that every single time since it's come in. I've played it on my show since it's come in, and I just really like it. His voice is really nice.
Oh, I love it. I think the colors is really what is an eye draw to people.
Colors and nice album covers do draw my attention. Like, I know I shouldn't judge an album by its cover, but I kind of do, because it just grabs my attention with the color.
And so, go ahead, Dana.
Up next, we have Viktoria with Make It Together, and I really like her voice. It's really nice. She's kind of poppy, but she's also, I wouldn't say jazz, but she's got a really nice sound to her. And I generally don't like female voices. I like male voices. I don't know, but I really like her voice. Like, again, I added her to my music platforms, and I'm just in love with her song. And I'm sorry, I gab because I love it so much, and I play it every single time I'm in the studio.
I think something that's really interesting about her is that she spells Victoria with a K.
Yeah.
And little things like that always draw my attention, because screening all the music that comes in, I just always look at it, and little things catch my eye. And so instantly I wanted to play her just because it was just a different spelling.
Yeah.
And so another brand new album in the studio, this is Dick Stusso. And at first I wasn't sure how to take him, because something about him is just almost calming in a way. His music is very slow, and the melody is very sweet in a way. There's no real upbeat music about him, and his voice is more of a deeper voice than most males we get here in the studio. And something about it's just like, wow, this is really soothing. Yeah.
I actually have not heard him, but I like the cover. It's not colorful, but I don't know.
It catches your attention.
Yeah, it's the contrast with like the light and the dark catches my attention.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely have to play him next time I'm in there.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
And then up next we have Jorja Smith with Let Me Down. And so the genre is reggae, but it's a lot like alternative, but it is reggae, and I really like it. I love reggae music. So immediately I was like, I'm playing this every single time I'm in the studio. I love his voice. It's very calming and kind of like a chill kind of reggae. It's not super upbeat, and I think that's why I like it. I like the chill kind of music. You can just like sit and relax and listen to. I really like it. And his name, Jorja, And it's spelled with J's, not G's. So it's, again, the spelling is kind of like eye-catching. You're like, ooh, that's kind of cool.
I think, honestly, like the whole digital download is a very good album. Just all together.
We just get a lot of digital downloads that are really, really good. And everything on this disc that we have, all the digital downloads, I make sure to make it a point to play every single one of them just because I love them so much.
And it's becoming a DJ favorite. It's already in the top 20. And so obviously our DJs are really loving it.
Oh yeah.
But that is all the time we have for this episode of the Rolling Hot 5. You can check us out at WMCO 90.7 every Tuesday and Friday at 9 and 2. And this week Dana will be on our radio show, so make sure to stay tuned in for her. And then Dana, do you want to tell them where we can be found at?
You can find us at orbitmediaonline.com under the WMCO Music tab.
And you can also check us out on Twitter, Orbit907Music. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you next week. I'm Rachel Schlarb.
And I'm Dana Davis.